driving 8 seconds to 8.0 back-to-back runs, and today we'll do a couple 50 to 100 runs, and then if we have time, I'd like to, with the draggy, do a 60 to 130 to give you a comparison to see stock versus what it does with this package on it. But just like all of our packages, guys, you can hop in these cars and literally daily drive them if you'd like. A lot of customers, especially these ZR1 owners, they want the best of both worlds. They want to be able to hop in it, drive it on a Saturday night, drive it to dinner, or hop in it and drive it to the drag strip, make runs in it, turn around, drive it right back home without any problems. And also, a lot of these guys road race these vehicles, so customers do hop in them. They drive them to road courses, you know, where they're making 25, 30-minute sessions out on a road course, coming back in and then driving the car back home without having any problems. So the reason why we do a lot of the test driving is to give it some real-world conditions, so I can data log it and make sure that, you know, intake air temp, manifold air temps are correct, air-fuel ratio is correct, all the basics. Yeah, you guys, you got to hear this thing. A lot of you, all the comments on these new cars, they love the popping, the decel on these cars, and this car is very loud. I don't know if you'll be able to quite hear the popping from inside, so I'll stick a GoPro on the outside of it so y'all can hear it from the outside as well. Man, it's loud. This car truly does drive so nice, even with the camshaft in it. I mean, you get a little shake, or, you know, the car lopes at idle, of course. But besides that, as far as normal driving, you know, we're at 55 miles an hour just cruising, right under about 1600 RPMs, and it drives smooth as stock. No crazy cam surge or nothing like that. Here in a few minutes, I'll do a U-turn and see if we can get a quick 60 to 130 in. See how it does. So some of you guys watching at home, if you do have a 19 ZR1 or any Corvette or Cadillac or GM truck or anything for that matter, check out our website, Latemodelracecraft.com, so you can see our different packages. For this ZR1 in particular, we offer our 900 horsepower package, our 1000 horsepower package, and our 1200 horsepower package. We are in the works of doing, I think, 1 or 2 more other packages, one a little bit less, and then one obviously a little bit more, just to give the customers a little bit more options for their needs and goals, because everyone does different things with their vehicles, and we want to make sure we have the right package for you. So check out our website, and if you don't see a package that you like on there, give us a call and talk to one of our sales guys. They'll be glad to help you out, to point you in the right direction. We can custom make a package for you. Leave traction control on for these runs. Have it in sport mode and in manual mode. I'm gonna try second gear just to first pull, did it in 5.4 seconds. And I believe stock in this car, it did it in 7.9 seconds the first time I did it. So big improvement, especially going from 640 rear wheel horsepower to 850 in a Corvette. And this does have the stage 3 aero package on it, so it has the big wing on it, the front splitter, the canards. So definitely the drag pack. You know, the aero above 100 miles an hour, you definitely can feel it. But yeah, 5.4 the first pull, that's big improvement. But I'm gonna check out the data, maybe make some changes, and maybe it'll go a little bit quicker. Alright guys, so I am just looking over the data from that first little pull we made. It was right at about 40 miles an hour, 45 miles an hour when we stabbed it, and stayed into it to about 137 miles an hour. And things I'm checking for, obviously, air fuel ratio, make sure it's nice and safe, checking the boost level on the street versus actually what it made on the dyno, and then obviously making sure there is no detonation, so we see no knock retard or anything like that. In that pull, it was 100% clean. It spun really good in second gear, revved up to about 6,800, but then after that the gear shifts were money. 6,400 RPMs on, what is that, the 3 to 4 shift, 6,400, and then the 4th to 5th shift right at 6,450, and then the converter locked up right around 135 miles an hour right as I was getting ready to let off. But the tune-up is super safe. Again, this customer is in Florida and will be running 93 octane all the time, so we got to keep timing safe for him. Boost levels, just so you guys have an idea, stock is usually around 14 pounds on these cars. During this pull, what was the peak boost here? Let me do the math. It's 17 pounds of boost. So we make the engine more efficient with this package, as well as we up the boost just a little bit. Obviously running 93 octane, we like to keep the boost around that. Customers that run race gas or a mix of race gas or stuff like that, we can turn the boost up a little bit more, closer to 20 pounds of boost, and that will obviously get us over the 900 rear wheel horsepower marker with this with the same exact package, just changing the pulley setup on it to get it there. I really don't want to make that many changes. Everything looks so good. I might just start it up and make another one just for you guys to see it, and then like I said, I'll try and get some footage from outside the car so y'all can actually hear the exhaust notes at wide open throttle, and obviously the decel with the popping that everyone always comments on and they love to hear it. So let's go do this one more time. new, still has tags all over it, less than 500 miles on it. Mr. Davis, I broke it in very nice for you. When you get it back, be careful with it. I know you will enjoy it. And for all the rest of you out there, guys, give us a thumbs up if you like this video, thumbs down if you don't. Leave plenty of comments below if you want similar videos to this or something completely different. Let us know, and I'll make another one here shortly. Have a good day, guys.